She rescheduled her afternoon around a dog's mood for a week before she thought to ask what was actually outside. Josephine Van Tongeren Aduba had run a small home daycare for 6 years, which meant she developed a finely tuned sense for reading a room full of small children and knowing exactly when something needed her attention. She trusted that instinct completely, right up until it was her own dog trying to tell her something, not a child. Their boxer, Otis, had started planting himself directly between 2-year-old Delphine and the front door every afternoon around 3 o'clock, refusing to budge, body rigid in a way that didn't match his usually goofy, easygoing temperament at all. Josephine assumed he simply wanted a walk at that hour or was reacting to the mail carrier's routine. She'd redirect him toward his leash and think nothing more of it. That detail would matter. She didn't clock it yet. By the third day, Otis's blocking had a sharper edge, a low, continuous huff aimed at the base of the door rather than excitement aimed upward the way he usually greeted visitors. Her neighbor, stopping by that week, watched it happen and said the thing Josephine hadn't considered. "Has something been left on your porch?" He's acting like there's something right there. Josephine, 6 years of running a busy daycare, still found herself brushing it off in the moment. Otis was an excitable breed, and she assumed his focus was simply on a squirrel or a passing dog outside. She hadn't actually opened the door to check in days. Thursday afternoon, with Otis blocking harder than ever, whining now instead of just huffing, Josephine finally stepped around him and opened the door properly to look. A delivery slip was taped to the frame, and beside it sat an unmarked package that wasn't hers, addressed to a neighbor several doors down, left at the wrong address. Its outer box faintly stained with a chemical smell she didn't recognize at first, sharp enough to catch in the back of her throat the moment the door opened. She kept Delphine well back and called the delivery company's support line. The representative traced the shipment and confirmed it contained an industrial cleaning concentrate meant for a business account, misrouted to a residential address, its packaging compromised in transit. "That's not something you'd want sitting on a porch a toddler has access to," the representative said. "Good thing it was caught before anyone opened it up close." Josephine sat on her own porch steps for a long time after the package was safely collected. Otis is blocking day after day at the exact same hour the delivery arrived. Not excitement, not a squirrel. He was reacting to a scent she couldn't detect through a closed door. The huff aimed low at the base of the frame. Not random noise, a warning aimed precisely at what mattered. 6 years running a daycare trained to catch every small danger around children, and the one thing she'd missed for days had been sitting on her own front step the whole time. If you love stories about what animals notice before we do, subscribe. Pause Before Panic posts a new one every week. Otis settled back into his usual easygoing self the moment the package was gone, tail wagging at the door the way he always had before. Has your dog ever blocked you from something you didn't understand until you finally looked? Tell us in the comments below. Delphine plays near that door again now without a second thought. Otis stretched out nearby at ease. If this story mattered to you, subscribe so you never miss the next one. Next week's story is about a dog who wouldn't stop circling the bathroom door for 2 days straight.